Hi, everybody, and welcome to Instagram and self-love training. I did this training in Orange County a couple of months ago, and for those that were unable to make it to Southern California, I thought I would share it here with you for our Sparkling Stars team. So at the end of this mini training, you are going to be hashtag a positive self-lover IG master, Instagram master. And I wanted to share this photo with you. I am a firm believer of putting it out into the universe, any positive thought I have, any dream I have, making sure it's really big, and I want you guys to do the same. This right here is Hanalei Bay, and it is in Kauai, one of the Hawaiian Islands, and this is where I will live someday. This is where I would love to retire. It's a big, big, big dream that is very, very scary, but like I said before, if your dreams aren't big enough, if they're not scary enough, then they're not big enough, right? Okay, so social media. When I found this image, I was very, very frustrated because the word social media wouldn't fit into the screen. And I tried and cropped and tried to change the size of it and all kinds of stuff. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to leave it because with our businesses being in social media, I feel a lot of times, and probably like you, that we don't fit in. It's a new platform. It's something new to learn. All different kind of brands are hopping on board. It's a sense of community. We need to network and to build relationships with these people. So social media is the backbone of who we are. Biggest social media outlets that we use are Facebook. That has been the very comfortable zone for everybody. But like I said before, there are so many social media outlets, and we are not, we don't have to do just one. We can do Twitter. We can start a blog on Tumblr. We can pin pictures on Pinterest. Google Plus is very similar to Facebook. Give that a try. Instagram, Foursquare, LinkedIn, Skyping, YouTube. There's all different kinds of platforms we can use. So do not put yourself in a box by just using Facebook. All right, so who has read this book? Jab, 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 Right Hook. Gary Vaynerchuk. He is amazing. He is brilliant. His book basically tells us how to tell our story in a noisy social media world. Because if you're anybody like me, when you log onto social media, it's very easy to get distracted. It is very noisy. Lots of comments, lots of pictures, lots going on, and it's hard to really organize what we want to do, especially for our business. It's hard enough to organize what you want on your personal page. So if you can get a chance, get this book, read it. I promise you it will be the best book on how to navigate the world of social media. And basically in this book, what Gary says is our posts need to be genuine, and they need to not be sales oriented every single time. They need to not ask for the sale every single time, because put yourself in your customer's shoes. If it was Nike and they were constantly telling you, buy this shoe is great for a marathon, this shoe is great for a hike, this shoe is a cross trainer, this shoe is light, this shoe is heavier, you would get so sick of them, you would start to unfollow them. But if they instead posted a picture of maybe a woman running up a hill, sweating, conquering a mountain, no asking for the sale, just the experience of the product. They posted, their slogan is just do it. They post a picture of just do it. They might post another one, a wedding picture with the bride and the groom in their Nikes. Not asking for the sale. Again, just creating a lifestyle behind the product. And then in the fourth post, then they will introduce the shoe, and then they will ask for the sale. So that's what I need you guys to do. I need you to get those jabs in. So basically a jab might be a beauty quote. A jab might be a picture of you with a new lip gloss that you just tried, not asking for the sale, maybe saying, I was really scared to try lavish lip gloss, but I really love it. Little bit glittery, goes great with this pink top. A grateful post about how you just had a hostess and you're so grateful you were able to give her 2 half-price items. Not asking for the sale, you're basically explaining the lifestyle of what Unique is all about. And then do that 3 times, and in the fourth one, you want to make that your right hook. So that is the one where you would ask for the sale. You would post a picture of the mascara. In the comments, write the price, that it's water resistant, that it's going to replace those false lashes they've been using. Some product that we carry, that's when you would ask for the sale in the 4th right hook. I love Instagram. Such a false statement. When I started on Instagram, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I need a shirt because now I love it. I need a shirt that says I love Instagram now. Instagram for me was very noisy. It was a language that I didn't understand. I automatically assumed that it was a younger generation's social application. I was not interested in taking pictures or looking at pictures of people's meals. And hashtags was frankly something I did not understand. But then I took a class on Instagram and I quickly realized that it was a huge tool that a lot of us don't utilize. And it is not just to the younger generation. There is all ages in it, and it's just something else to learn. I found that, being 40 years old, maybe I wasn't exactly the person to learn something new as far as social media went, but I knew that in order to grow my business, this was something that I had to do. So 9 tips of making Instagram your professional secret weapon. First, use your Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus profile name for your Instagram account. This is meant to extend your reach in different ways. For starters, it makes sure you are recognizable across all your social media platforms. Your handle should never change, and your handle is your name. Like mine is Nurse Your Lashes. So I'm Nurse Your Lashes on Google, I'm Nurse Your Lashes on Twitter, and as well as Instagram. Number 2, be your brand, you guys. Let's get to the point. Do not use Instagram to repeatedly post pictures of the products. Tell your story of your brand. Be creative in ways you can use your images. Number 3, focus on building a community. It is very, very easy to forget, and I do it all the time. Instagram isn't just about photos. It's a social site. Would you walk into a room full of people, holding a bunch of photos in your hand, just flashing photos at them without engaging with them, without commenting, without saying hello? No, that would be weird. You wouldn't do that. Don't do the same on Instagram. Choose engaging hashtags. For those of us that are a little bit older, like myself, hashtags were called pound signs, and it's something that you pushed when you wanted to get to a certain person in a company. You had to press star pound or pound star. Well, hashtag now, pound sign is the new hashtag, and it's a whole different language. Focus on the product, the picture that you are posting, and emotion that is attached to the post. So if you post a picture of the beach, you might put hashtag California, hashtag sunset, hashtag peaceful. Those would be relevant hashtags to what your post is saying. Number 5, go behind the scenes. Nobody in their right mind wants to see your eyeball pics over and over again. They want to see you behind your business. Post pictures of your why. I've posted pictures of my kids and my husband and places we dream about. That is my why. Selfies, yes, do it. Your customers want to see you. They want to see your beautiful face. Instagram is great for that. It has filters that make you look wonderful. Take pictures of your workspace. If I'm working at the beach, that's my office for the day. And guess what? I'm going to take a picture of that, being grateful that that is the space that I'm working at. And whatever makes you happy. Your customers will love you for this. They want to get to know you, the you behind your business. Number 6, create special event hashtags. Make it fun. Like when we first started the new year, Tracy had put out a video, and it was hashtag Why Start 2015. And it was basically a small story on 2 women and how Unique was going to change their lives and how they signed up as presenters. Hashtag a public event that you will be at. If you are doing a local meeting at a restaurant, hashtag the restaurant, hashtag teamwork. If you're doing a home party, an online event, etc. If you put out, if you're doing a home party and say the hostess, you're planning it for a week, and the hostess is holding it on, whatever, Kathy's house. You want to put, lash party, hashtag Kathy's house. Get it going. Get the vibe of the party going and put a name to it. Number 7, post regularly, often but not too often. We have to remember that Instagram's feed is not like Facebook. When we drop a post on Facebook, it is gambling to see who is going to see it, unless we pay to promote our post. But for our normal, standard, everyday posts, you're friends with 500 people on Facebook, but you know darn well that you don't see all 500 of their updates, right? Instagram is different. You are going to see every single picture that the people that you follow post. The amount varies on how much I want you to post. Make sure you do not sound like a spammer or a used car salesman. Again, you need to create a relationship and you need to create a network. Instagram doesn't move as fast as other platforms, like I had said before, but that is no excuse not to update your feed. Stay connected with your followers, but do not overwhelm them. Depending on how my day goes, I like to post on Instagram anywhere from 2 to 5 times a day. Sometimes if we have something exciting going on, I might do a little bit more than 5, but not very often. Number 8, make your Instagram followers feel special. Turn your fans into passionate brand advocates. Encourage them to share pictures of themselves using our products. We all love to feel special, and a little comment goes a very, very long way. This will boost the opinion of your brand as well as the culture you're creating for your business. So encourage those customers. Say, post your favorite lip gloss picture using Younique and comment on it. Thank them for it. Create that culture that you would want to be involved with as well. Number 9, this one's huge. Write this in bold in your notes. Interact. One of the greatest features of Instagram and any social media platform is the ease of commenting and liking pictures. Brands that are seeing an increased interaction on their own images are interacting with other people themselves. Remember that Instagram is a social networking site. You don't want to get on there and just drop a bunch of bombs and then turn off your phone and walk away. What you want to do is drop a post, check out what your followers are doing, comment on them. If they are on a great vacation, you can comment. Great vacation. Make sure you tag them in that. And how to tag in Instagram is do the @ symbol and then write their name, and it will give you an option to tag. If they're wearing a sweater that you think is really great, put a tag. If the picture is really beautiful, tag them and say, that's a wonderful picture. Create that relationship with them. Be very, very careful not to become a robot. Your followers will want to create a relationship with you. Do you feel my drift here? This is like the theme, relationships. And they will be drawn into the culture that you created for your business. Decide what that is. And then always make your posts and pictures genuine. Keep those robots out. You want to appear as a real person on there. We could all regurgitate post after post after post that we see other people do, but that gets very mundane and that gets boring. If you're like, I'm a mother of twins, so I will follow a lot of twin people. I will comment on it, and sometimes I'll post a picture of my twins. They're my why, along with my daughter. My son is type 1 diabetic. I'll do the same. I'll follow people and friend people, and it's to my benefit as well because they might be posting something that's really going to help me out too. Yuck it up, fancy pants. I love that picture. Running a business requires dedication, huge dedication every day. Sweat and sometimes tears, let's be honest. It should never be all work and no play. Instagram is perfect for displaying fun times in the office or when you're out and about having lunch or dinner with coworkers. Sharing images of these kind of things speaks volume, you guys, to your customers. It not only suggests, this is big, so listen to this. It not only suggests that you don't take life seriously while on the job, but instead you must be so happy and successful in your career. And what happens if you're watching a friend that is so happy and so successful in their career, even if they're faking it till they make it just a wee bit, you are going to want to be alongside them to enjoy in that ride. Kickstart your Instagram efforts with a change in perspective. This is big. For brands to be successful on Instagram, they need to get past their inherent interest in selling and instead share a distinctive view of the world. Cultivate a unique visual sense. It has to be visual. You have to pull that person in. When they're scrolling on your Instagram pictures, is that photo that you're posting, is it different? Is it going to make them stop? Capture things that are interesting to the brand and to your core target customers. If most of my customers, which most of my customers are in their late 30s, early 40s, and everyone in my circle is kind of done with the baby stage, if I'm posting pictures of babies, do you think it's going to reach my core target customers? No, it's not. It's definitely not. So think about who your customers are. Train your eye to focus on what makes a great, provocative, and engaging image. Again, they are going to be finger on the phone, scrolling as fast as they can to stop on one thing that gets them. Make it be your picture. Networking on Instagram. See the theme? Networking, relationships. Instagram connects people through photos. Engage, repeat, like other photos, leave comments. Follow your already established followers from other social media platforms. There's tons of websites where you can link Facebook and Instagram, and as well as other social media sites. Follow each other. Include your hashtags. If your brand uses specific hashtags on Google+, Twitter, and Facebook, use them on Instagram too. A popular hashtag I will use is hashtag unique life, because I am portraying to my customers the life that I am living now due to unique. Not in a sense of it's a lifestyle claim. It's, hey, I'm working from the beach, and you can too. Doesn't matter if we make $5 or if we make $5,000. We can all work on the beach. And so that is the lifestyle that I am portraying to them. What is a hashtag? Hashtag pound sign. Hashtags. It is a language. For those of you that are not familiar with Instagram, hashtag is a searchable engine, and it is a language of this social media platform. Basically, there is a spot on Instagram where it's a little magnifying glass, and you can search. And you can search, let's say, dogs. And you'll have every single picture that come up that has a hashtag of dogs attached to it. These hashtags that I listed right here are some popular hashtags that I currently use. I need to add unique life to that one because I've been using that one for about a month and I've gotten great response. So you can Google most popular hashtags of 2015 and you will get a list. See what resonates with you. This list changes constantly. These are hashtags that usually get the most hits. Instagram tip. If I was to tell anybody, and I had 5 seconds to do it about Instagram, I would say do not pitch your product. Leads come from creating relationships of value and solving other people's problems, right? This whole webinar has been on solving people's problems, creating relationships, interacting with our customers, and building your brand. Creating that culture that you would like to follow as well. So that's my biggest tip. Do not pitch your product. All right. Positivity in your business. Being positive won't guarantee you'll succeed, but being negative will guarantee that you won't, right? How many times have I heard this on the team page? How many times has a team member said this to you, or how many times have you said these things to yourself? My party was 0. I had a return. I can't sell anything. I don't know enough people. I don't know how to work the computer. I don't want to do home parties. Be honest. How many of you have said this? I know I have said this in the past. Stop where you are and take a look within. I love that little girl. Negative situations will continue to happen, but it's how you deal with them that matters most. When something bad happens, you have 3 choices, you guys. You can either let it define you, you can let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. And that path is your choice. It's your choice. Crummy things are going to continue to happen to all of us, but it's how you react to them is what really counts. All right, it's all on how you carry yourself. If you look at this photo, what would you say that girl, what's going on in her life? When I did this at the Orange County training, I got a lot of, she's very happy, looks like she might be going to a wedding or a dance or a prom, maybe with a date, and they look very happy. The truth of the matter is that is me, and I was 18 years old. It was my senior year in high school, and I was going to prom. And I was living with my mom, single mom, and I was going to school full time, and I was also working in the evening. We were doing telemarketing for a portrait company called Olin Mills years and years ago, and I was also stuffing envelopes. I mean, we were making ends meet as best we could. We didn't have electricity a lot of times. We were eating chili out of a can because it was cooked and it was food. In fact, I wasn't going to go to prom because I couldn't afford the ticket and I couldn't afford a dress. So my mom, bless her heart, she's who I learned all of my strength from. I got that pearl choker at the Goodwill and that green velour velvety knockoff dress my mom actually made. We went to a fabric store and it was on a clearance bin, and it was god-awful ugly when I saw it, and I thought, Mom, nobody wears green velour, and it's what they had. We worked with what we had, and she made me the most beautiful dress, and I felt like $1 million, and I was making the best out of my situation, and that is how I grew up. I grew up with a lot of circumstances like that, and I'm so grateful for that because I think my life would be very different, but it's all in how you carry yourself. How do you carry yourself? Ask yourself that. What is going on in your life right now? And when you meet a stranger, or is your energy portrayed onto them? Do you start each day with a grateful heart? No matter what is going on in your life, there is one thing that you can be grateful for. And I promise you, if you start your day like that, it's going to turn it around. This is big. Keep your personal business out of your real business and off of social media always. And I'm talking the negative. Like I said, we all have stuff that happens, but would you want to work with or do business with a person that you saw on social media that consistently had something to say in a negative tone about something that was happening in their life? Even if their car broke down that week and their kid had a fever for 4 days and their husband left them and their mother-in-law's in town to visit and they hate it, and all that stuff happens to us. But would you want to do business with somebody that constantly was spewing that all over Facebook? I know I wouldn't. That would immediately cause me to step back a few steps and think, whoa, I wish her well, but gosh, sister needs to get it together. And fake it till you make it. I cannot express this more. Yes, when I first started out, and yes, even now, I don't always get the sale. Don't always. Let's say 2 times out of 15 asking, I might get the sale. But do you think that when I first started my business, I was spreading that all over social media and all over Facebook? No, I wasn't. I was acting like everybody and their mother wanted my product. Everybody and their mother needed mascara, and everybody and their mother wanted to join my team. Women are inherently drawn to what other women are doing. So if I sat back on Facebook and said, oh gosh, it doesn't matter, I can't even sell this mascara anyway, oh, it doesn't matter, I've asked 4 people to join my team and nobody will do it. Boo-hoo me, sad face. Well, I certainly would not want to work with that person. That's somebody that I can't see myself successful with. So be careful what you're putting out there. What you put out is what you get back. So fake it till you make it. I'm not what happened to me. I'm what I chose to become. I would like to introduce you guys to a few people that have influenced me in my life, and I hope they influence you as well. Okay, so this is my family. This is my why. This is so much bigger than mascara. These 4 people influence me every single day. My daughter, she gets on stage. She does theater. She has no fear at all. I would be petrified. I'd be petrified. Same with my sons. They do scouts. They do hockey. They put themselves on the line every single day. And my husband as well. This is my why. This is my why. So much bigger than makeup. My other inspiration is my son. This is my son, Christian. He was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes this past Christmas, and we were in the ICU for about a week. Things were not so great for about a week, and we stayed positive. In fact, my son is a huge example of you staying positive in your life, that it will portray to others. He was the most positive person I have ever met in my whole life in that moment. And he just kept looking at me and he kept saying, Mom, we got this. So stay positive even when it feels like your life is falling apart.
David, why are we shaving Nana's hair today?
Because she has this medicine that makes her hair fall out. It's called chemo. And so we're shaving her hair today. See this? Her hair can come out.
She's just having so much fun with this. I know she loves it. It's crazy. My name is Renee, and I am 56 years old, and today we are going to shave my head because I'm going through chemotherapy, so the hair is starting to get thin, and I would rather take control of the situation and shave my head as opposed to watching it drop daily.
Look at this. This is what happens when you make her hair. It's what her hair looks like.
Yes, show. Okay.
I can't stop what's coming. Only one way through. It's that I try to run high, but that is not what I pretend to do. 'Cause if I am still standing, turn and face the
I don't know how to sing.
Oh yeah, see? Let's go take a look.
Come on. Let's go rock this out.
That's
Oh, can we
hilarious.
just leave this? Maybe this is my word. We're done. Huh? I was diagnosed with breast cancer 7 years ago. Had surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation, and was told I was good to go. I passed my 5-year mark, which for any cancer patient knows that that's like I'm out of the woods. So about 2 months ago, during a routine chest x-ray, there was a mass found in my lungs, and after a biopsy and scans and tests and what have you, it was found to be breast cancer again, which was a total shock to me. Today we shaved my head, which makes me feel wonderful. I feel like I'm in control of a situation that I had no control over before. There's a certain freedom, a lot of freedom, in getting rid of your hair if you know it's going to be coming out. If you just get rid of your hair, you're done. You don't have to think about it. You can move on to something else. And for me, that's liberating, not to have to think about how much hair is going to fall out today. When I wake up, how much hair is going to be on my pillow. The drain's going to get clogged. You know, if I give somebody a hug and they're going to have hair on their shirt, it's just not a good place to be. If you just get rid of it and be done, and you don't have those worries. There's nothing to be gained by watching it fall out daily. It just makes you feel ill. I think it's important that my family's involved and my grandkids, and they're not afraid to see the strength that you can have during a health crisis, and happy to be here, unfortunately.
All right, guys. Tears, wipe the tears. I wanted to show you that for a very important reason. My mom has been a huge, huge impact in my life. Has taught me to think positive, and she is the prime example of crummy things are still going to happen to you. And I always say shitty things are going to happen, crappy things are going to happen, but it's all on how you react to it. It's all on how you react. Since this video is done, my children were much younger. My boys are 11 now, and my daughter's almost 13. So there's been a lot of years in between that video and now. And now she has stage 4 breast cancer. It was in her brain, but she is, between radiation therapy and surgery, she's doing really great. And she is leading a very full life. And daily, when she gets up, it would be very easy to just give up. And that's definitely not something that she does. So anyway, take a look at your life and follow somebody that inspires you. I strongly encourage you to do that. All right, so let's talk positive thinking with the use of vision boards. Vision boards are something that you can put quotes, pictures, your dreams, and it's something that is tangible that you can look at, touch, feel, see, read every day. These are a couple of books, vision board books that I did, not knowing what a vision board was yet. It's from high school and college, and it's weird when I look at them. There are all things that came true in my life. It is very, very odd. So this is just a glimpse of a couple of pages in the vision board that I had. The one that says, "Hey Matt, when you catch the garter, we'll know who's next." We were at a friend's wedding, and my husband and I were friends. And then we got married. So that was interesting. And there was just all of this just came to fruition. Benefits of creating a vision board. First of all, it's fun. Just like arts and crafts when you were a kid, it's time to reconnect to your inner child. It's the grown-up version of mapping out your own life. Get your team together or some friends together to create a vision board and share that with one another. It provides you with an incentive. Having A vision board somewhere in your house that you can see often provides you with a reminder of what your goals are and what you're working towards daily, and that's big. It's a great tool to help you with visualization because a lot of us have a really hard time with that. And like I said, it does not come easy. Most of us don't think that we deserve to dream big, but I am here to tell you that you deserve to dream big, and I give you permission to do that. We can all list off things that we want in our lives, but getting specific about the things we do want sometimes can be a challenge. So when you are doing these vision boards, be very careful what you ask for because they are very powerful. Gives you a chance to think outside your limitations. Creating a vision board is an exercise in thinking beyond what you believe is possible for yourself. Remember, if your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. You need to dream bigger. Self-love. Eeks! How many people cringed when you saw this? How many people can honestly say that I love me? Self-love, why is it so hard? The beginning of our birth, we are very, very innocent. Then all of a sudden when we grow, this picture is perfect. We get confused. We have self-doubt. We start blaming ourselves for problems. We get influenced by the outside world. We start seeking acceptance and needing love from others. And we start looking outside ourselves. So it's time to start looking back, bring the focus back internally. Start looking at yourself first instead of other people. Stop seeking approval. Love yourself enough to take actions required for your happiness. Love yourself enough to cut yourself loose from the ties of a drama-filled past. And love yourself enough to move on. When you love yourself, you don't fear life setbacks. You can articulate your opinions better. People respect you more when you give off that confidence. I know that perfection is not a goal. That's not what we're shooting for here. You need to be happy in your own skin, and selling makeup is something that you need confidence to do. When you love yourself, you are more ambitious. It is proven that, oh, that one popped up, have a no BS policy. It is proven when you are confident and you love yourself, you make more money than your peers, the same exact counterparts. Have a no BS policy. I love this. When you love yourself, you get thick skin. You stand up for your rights, you stand up for who you are, and you're proud of that, and you don't take any BS from people. You feel more secure at taking risks so you can finally live your dreams. Did you know that only 4% of women call themselves beautiful? Young girls are more afraid of being fat than they are at getting cancer, nuclear war, or losing a parent. 6 out of 10 girls think they will be happier if they were skinnier, and that it makes me so sad. Low self-esteem is a major problem with women. I am guilty. I'm guilty of doing all of these things, saying, this is too big, I'm not as pretty as her, my chest is too small, I'm too fat. But I quickly learned that being happy with myself was the #1 key. Look at this, the perfect body. This ad I cannot stand. Every single woman in this picture has the same body, the same waist size, the same hair, the same everything. The curves are the same. Even the colored woman in the middle, beautiful African American woman in the middle, is the same skin tone as everybody else. And that's terrible. I do not like that. There is no diversity in this picture at all. To all the girls that think they're fat because you're not a size 0, you're the beautiful one. It's society that's ugly. Now check out this picture. This picture I adore. It is people of all skin colors. It is people of all sizes and shapes, different hair, different stance, and look at their faces compared to that other ad. Their faces are genuinely joyful. There is so much joy in there. They are coming together in a sisterhood. They are having a lot of confidence with their bodies, and not all of their bodies are quote unquote magazine perfect, but that is not reality. Am I perfect yet? Ask yourself that. No. And you never will be. None of us will be. But in order to be confident, you need to love yourself. We are all Wonder Woman. Women are amazing. We are pink, we are sparkly, we are outgoing, we are loud, we are flowers, we are the wind, we're the rain. It's amazing how different women are, and yet we don't celebrate that. As women, we tend to butt heads more and compete more, but really, this is something so amazing that we have to stick together. If you don't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? I love that RuPaul quote. So I will leave you guys with this. Today we spoke on Instagram, a little housekeeping with that, and also self-love and positivity. And I want to let you know that being positive in a negative situation isn't naive. It's just leadership. It is just leadership, you guys. And no matter if you are a party of one in your business right now, or you have 500 people on your team, and anywhere in between, starting off your day in your personal life and also your business life is starting off with positivity is always going to head you in the right direction. Whether that right direction is moving forward a millimeter or that right direction is taking a whole mile step. It is always the best to stay positive in every situation. So with that, I thank you guys so much and have a great day. Sorry about my messy desktop. This is how I work. But I hope you liked this. I hope you got something out of it. You guys all have potential to be Black level leaders, every single person here. And work your business every day and go out there and get what's yours. Have a great day. Bye-bye.